Intergalactic Aerospace Expo day number 5. We have the MISC on show today, and we are looking at the hologram of the Hull A. I thought we'd start here because these are one of the ships which are not in the game yet, and I'm always curious to see what the ships look like. This is an interesting one because as we just saw earlier, what was it, 46 SCUs of cargo. Let's go full screen here first of all. There we go. Much better. And I'm curious to know why you would choose this ship over, say, well, in this price point. What else comes close to 46 SCUs? Not really much in the beginner price point, but let's take a look at what the description says over here. MISC Hull A, focus medium freight. The smallest, most affordable hull. The Hull A is great for those who are striking out in the galaxy on their own. The Hull A is most similar to the Aurora and the Mustang. Okay. But lacks the jack-of-all-trades nature, where the others trade cargo capacity for firepower and speed. The Hull A is 100% on mission transport. Alright, well, you know, the Hull B is not that far off price-wise. I don't know why you would choose to get the Hull A. Maybe if you're role-playing, and part of your role-play is that you are just going to be flying the Hull series and you want to start small and this is the one. Maybe, I get it. So there it is. Nice cute little ship. Personally, I don't know why anyone would go for this. From your starter ship, you will most likely move up to the B or the C if you can. So speaking of the Hull B, wait, the other one is the Hull C, I think. Let's go down the hall and take a close look at that. If I can find my way out of this room. Which I can, because that would be embarrassing if I could not. So right down into the hole is where we'll get the next one. Beautiful design there. Take a moment to appreciate the fine marble on the walls. And as we come around the corner, please let this be a different room. It is. Wouldn't that be funny if it was the same room? Yeah. Alright, so here we have the Hull C. And obviously, many times bigger. The design language, very similar to the Freelancer with the panels on the structure there. Kind of just a shiny aluminum. They don't really care much about paint. And obviously a much bigger ship. Now let's take a look at the description here. Hull C, manufacturer MISC, focus, heavy freight. Okay, I guess it's not medium. Often called the most common ship in the galaxy, the Hull C is the most produced of the range and is considered by many to be the most versatile. Interesting. I guess this is what most NPCs and most players will be flying around with, but why? Intended to hit the sweet spot between the smaller single-person transports and the massive super freighters that make up the rest of the range, the Hull C offers the expansive modularity of the larger ships while still retaining a modicum of the maneuverability allowed the low end of the range. I suspect the issue will be that some jump points will not allow large ships like the Hull D, Hull E access to certain systems. And to get your goods to a certain system, you can't simply grab the Hull E and just go. You might need to go and break it down into smaller ships, where this is where the Hull C comes in. And as they mentioned, it is the most seen of the Hull series. Look at that back end over there. Those are a lot of engines. I can't wait to hear what this thing sounds like. You know it's going to be like a very deep, low rumble. Pretty exciting. I'm also curious to see how this all folds up and tucks away once the cargo is out. So, if you are industrialist and into shipping, very exciting. These are the ships, and this is the ship you will most likely be using the most of. You guys want to go upstairs and take a look at the rest of the ships? Yeah, let's do that. Damn, these halls are big. Let's take up the yellow brick road. As it curves a little more, just never ends. And there is the Starfarer Gemini. It is thick. He's a thick boy. Prospector. Let's start off with a Gemini. I suspect we will be seeing a lot of the Gemini in combat. It is big. You put in some good shields in it. It packs a punch. It has, was it 9 torpedoes in the front over there? Let's just take a closer look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that is a big ship. And definitely an interesting one to see in the game. Prospector, you'll know, solo mining. This is your go-to ship, best in class for solo mining. And on my right over here, we have the Razors. Now, We don't see many of these in the game at the moment because racing is just not happening that much. I do feel that these ships just need a little bit of love when it comes to being unique as far as maneuverability and speed. You know, a little bit more, especially because they look like race cars. I don't know. Am I right in that? Let me know if any of you are into racing. Do you feel this should be just buffed a little bit as far as the stats go on that? I do like the black one. That is nice. Check out the texture of it's a carbon fiber and the fins in the front there. It says no step. The black one is my favorite. The black one being the stealthy of the bunch. The components are just a bit more stealth. The white one is fastest in a straight line, and the blue one kind of falls in between them all. Not much difference between them all stats-wise. Take the one you like the best color-wise. By the way, my referral code needs one more to get that. So if anyone's buying a package, by all means, please feel free to use my referral code linked below there. I appreciate it. What else do we have here? We have the Freelancers and we have the Reliance, which you guys have seen before. So you know what? Let's wrap us up because you guys have seen those chips. If you enjoyed this content, you know what to do. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe. I'll catch you tomorrow.